And we're live. Hey guys, Aaron here, and welcome back to another live watch along. Tonight, Hearts travel to Somerset Park to take on Ayr United in the Scottish Championship. I am, as ever, joined by my co-host Neil Rooney. How you doing tonight, mate?
I'm very good, mate. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm not bad, mate. I'm not too bad. Just been looking forward to the game all day, really. Obviously, I'm on school holidays now, so that's pleasing, even although you seem to find that rather baffling, given that we weren't in school physically. But believe you me, Microsoft Teams is driving me to insanity. So a welcome break from that is much. It's very well received in my book.
I would say welcome to my world, mate, because even if I'm in the office, you're on meetings like that all day. So, welcome to the real world.
Aye, the real world. I don't like it already. I want to go back to primary one.
You've got a few years before you get to that, so you're fine.
Aye, very true, very true. Anyway, without further ado, let us jump into the starting lineups, starting with our host tonight, Ayr United, who currently sit 5th in the Championship on 17 points after 13 games. Thank you very much, BBC Sports Scene. In goals, the Sinisalo, then Muirhead, Murdoch, Miller, Wright, Walsh, McCowan, Smith, Ndaba, Chalmers and Baird. I won't lie, I don't know who any of them are apart from Cammy Smith, although former Jambo Dario Zanata is on the bench for the Honest Men tonight, as well as their recent 100-goal hero, number 7, Michael Moffat. Your thoughts on the Ayr United team as you see their formation just now on BBC Sports Scene, Neil?
Muirhead and Murdoch have been around for a while, but so the boy Tom Walsh was at Inverness and Rangers the last time. He was at Rangers the last time we were in the Championship. He actually got on when we drew 2-2 that day. If you watch the highlights, yeah, he's on the pitch. He comes on as a sub that day. Does quite well. So I quite like him as a player, and I quite like the boy McCowan as a player as well. So, but obviously we've signed another couple of ringers. But it'll be interesting because this is one of these places that I've never been to, which we might have to go to with another team rather than going there with Hearts. And yeah, it's a long way to go, and this is a proper lower league ground.
Oh, aye.
So this will be very, very difficult tonight.
And now for Hearts, oh, by the way, just to confirm to you, Castanier wears number 29. Sportsname just confirmed that now. I never knew that until now, but that's his number. Anyway, for the away team tonight, Heart of Midlothian lining up in 4-4-2. I'm delighted. We're finally playing 2 up top. In goals is number 1, Craig Gordon, fullback partnership of Michael Smith and Stephen Kingsley. Then you've got Andy Halliday and Andy Irving as a centre midfield pairing. Left mid, you've got Gary Mackay-Stephen. Right to midfield, you have got Jimmy Walker is playing right mid?
You'd imagine so.
Yeah, and then up top you've got the strike duo playing together for the first time of Liam Boyce and making his first start, Ormond Nandvier. I must say, I'm glad we've switched up the tactics because tonight I feel with Ayr United it could be windy, howling in. I reckon they'll just play kick and run. So I'd assume Hearts are going to try and maybe do the same. Fight fire with fire and just play traditional 4-4-2 and get stuck into Ayr United tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I think you have to play Walker after he made the difference at the weekend. Non-Uli playing, to start up front with Liam Boyce will be interesting to see if Boyce drops a bit deeper or he plays right up top. Obviously, we've signed another central midfielder, so Mr. Halliday's days might be numbered. You
never know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, going to dive into the comments, see who's here. F.A. Ambrose LSC was the first commenter as usual, and Ding F.A. has arrived. That might be a reference to your phone ringing, Neil. You've got Ding F.A. Quality. HMC News is happy to see F.A. I think both teams score a lot. Ding F.A. thinks it'll be 3-3. If you've not done it already, guys, score predictions down there. Let us know what you're saying ahead of tonight's game. F.A. says it'll be 2-0. So, good to hear. Very good to hear. It appears the F.A. Ambrose question and answer show. So, let's see. R1974's here, right, mate? Hello, Stephen. How you doing? Does F.A. like El Buffalo? F.A. does what he wants. The game is on in BBC Scotland tonight. Jack Laurie says it'll be 2-1 Ayr United. Hello there, Zanny. Although I am not that, so get it up here. Castanier is on the bench. Even there, Wes. How you doing? Thoughts on Nandwi starting? And I wish that McInnes would slot over Halliday. Yes, I wanted McInnes chucked right in at the deep end. However, he's not, and Nielsen's plumped for Andy Halliday. Ugh. He's required drop for weeks, to be honest with you. But you never know. Hopefully McInnes gets eased into that team and Halliday takes a seat on the bench for a change, because he needs that. He needs taking it to the team. I did indeed see Roof's tackle. It was not very good. He's been understandably retrospectively banned. Glory, Ayr United. No, thank you. And no, Bailey, I am not taking the hat off. I'm still too bald. My hair's gotten to that unfortunate length where if I take the hat off, it just sticks up. I look like Ur Wully, but a Poundland Ur Wully, and it's no very good. So I will be keeping the hat on my head. If Hearts lose, Ayr must put his bald head in the camera. No danger. Not a chance. Castaneda is indeed on the bench. 1-3 says Perry. 1-3 says Bobby. 0-3 says Jack2612 with a Walker Masterclass. Well, here's hoping, mate. Here is hoping. Good stuff, Wes. In here says Finn Moore says it'll be 3-0. Mackay Stephen, Kingsley, and Boyce. It is indeed on BBC, being free to watch. So if you want to tune into that, that'll be what the channel is. Donate for me to get a decent trim after lockdown. If you want to, fire down there. The PayPal's down in the description. Also, other social media channels, by the way, I will plug them right now. Follow my Instagram if you want, over at We Are The Gorgie Boys. My Twitter is AaronFraser37, and the previously mentioned PayPal is right down there in the description down below. Oh, by the way, before we get any further, the mental health helplines, as per usual, will be linked down in the description below. Once I click off the edit button by mistake, there we go. If you want to phone them, if you're struggling, get down there and they will help you every step of the way. Speak up, speak out. There is no shame in doing so, and they can give you the help you need in a pretty trying time for everybody on planet Earth, not just us football fans. If you need to speak up, there's no shame, and the guys down there will help you every step of the way. So now, I'm going to whack my scoreboard back on, because it's taking bloody ages to get back. There we go. Chris Bell says it's going to be either 2-1 or 6-2. You're optimistic, Kyle Borthwick. Chris Bell says it'll be 1-3 Boyce and GMS. Have you seen the free agent we're linked to? No, I have not. But it's knowing you, Ross, it'll be some awful pun that you want me to read out. So I refuse. And there's Phil shamelessly promoting his Twitter. So follow Phil if you're so inclined. Neil, what is your score prediction for tonight?
I'll go. I was just telling Aaron off there. My mate's wee boy is 2-year-old, and he had predicted that Hearts would win 6-0 this evening. So I love his optimism. But I'll go for 3-0.
Good prediction. I reckon it'll be 3-0 too. You know, I'm optimistic. Ayr are. We can score goals against Ayr, but as we've seen from the 5-3 scoreline, they can also score goals into us, which is a bit concerning. But hopefully we've tightened up at the back and we can avoid defeat at Somerset Park. My weekend would be ruined before it began if Hearts lose tonight. So we'd better not. That's all I'm saying. We'd better not lose.
Well, you'll be able to, enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday like the rest of us, and watch that as it's on Sunday at stupid o'clock at night, though. That's the only thing. I think it starts at 11:30 or something like that. So
I'll tell about Minecraft, to be honest with you, mate. Great game. Fantastic game. Yes, follow Effie. Get Effie followed. 6-2, says Kyle Borthwick. Soul Sandman asks, how long have you supported Hearts from? Well, I was born a Hearts fan, but my first game was when I was 8-year-old. So I suppose that is it. Do you have a PO box?
No.
Not to my knowledge. Is it your address? I don't know. I don't actually know. I know folk have PO boxes, but I genuinely don't know if I've got one. I'll have to look into that. I will have to look into that. Hello there, Harris. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome along to tonight's coverage. Bailey, honestly, your patter is rotten. Mr. My boss is not playing for Ayr. Candy Pilmart says it'll be 5-1 to the Jambos. Good stuff. Random question. Fire away, Effie. I'm here all night. I am here all night. Follow Ross's Twitter if you're so inclined for his awful patter. Right. Just about 1 minute. I was thinking of sending you an Ayr United scarf. That's all well and good, but I'd use it to wipe my arse, mate. Speaking of that, by the way, there shall be no Jobbygate on this stream tonight. I can't be sacking any commentators. So
no, definitely not. No,
get
you
thinking.
Can't sack yourself.
for the most creative rhyming slang you can think of. Yeah, how funny does that look? Hearts players walking down the terracing to come out for the game tonight.
I've not even turned it on yet, Aaron. So I'm not even.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm just turning it on now.
Genuinely, you see the Hearts players going down the old wooden terracing. It's a very funny image. It would be the most Hearts thing ever for a player to fall on that and twist their ankle.
Yeah.
How about a Kilmarnock badge? Are you trying to send me bombs in the post? No, thank you. No, thank you. Hello, Joseph. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sub to Bailey. That's point time. No, not you. You. It is indeed another tricky looking away day for the Heart of Midlothian. Robbie Nielsen, the masked Robbie Nielsen that is, along with Jig walking onto the pitch just now. I'm hopeful, you know. I must say, Somerset Park is a ground that I've always wanted to visit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Traditional one.
So, we'll just make sure we synchronise and kick off at the same time.
That's not a blank machine. Ross, you're not catching me out with that patter. Right, it's clever, I'll give you that, but you're not catching me out with it. May get arrested. No.
Right,
Joseph Coyle saying hello to Effie.
The guys are just taking the knee at this moment in time on my stream.
They're not on mine. I'm just seeing Robbie Nielsen on the touchline.
Okay, I'll pause.
Does it work pausing?
There you go. Yeah, it'll work on BBC iPlayer, yeah.
Quality. It's
So
on BBC Scotland, mate.
Let me know, because the guys have literally just kicked off. And we can't hear my dad shouting in the other room, so obviously everything's okay.
Sweet, right. They're just taking the knee now.
As soon as your boy kicks the ball, just let me know.
For kick-off, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. The players are about to get the game underway. Ball's been kicked, we're underway.
There we go.
Yes. Good evening, CM Jumbo. How you doing? A Russian scarf, as you do. Standard, mate. Good stuff. Hearts get the game underway, and that's a foul already as Jamie Walker gets shoved to the ground. Excellent stuff. Obviously, Walker with a match-winning performance last time.
Yeah, he's made the right noises after coming out saying he has to improve on his consistency and stuff. Play, especially if we're going to start signing wingers left, right, centre. The guys that can play with Lacey, so. And it looks like they're still going to talk to Gino, which is good.
I'm very happy with that. Folks saying that we shouldn't give Gino a deal. He's never had a long-term injury before now. And bear in mind how many injuries John Souttar still had. Like, the same folk that are saying don't sign Ginelli are the same ones going, can't wait to see John Souttar back after this 4th ACL rupture. It's like, make your mind up.
I know, mate.
Here on the ball on the right-hand side. Rugby tackle by Stephen Kingsley. Pretty dodgy tackle there from the Hearts 21.
The Six Nations does start tomorrow, so.
To be fair though, if this pitch cuts up, it'll look like bloody Murrayfield by the end of it. Right, you can watch the game on BBC Scotland. Would you be open to Effie? I am free in summer. 10-year contract. Right, here's an interesting one, Neil. After Ayr take this free kick. We'll wait till it gets cleared. Right. We can make a Premiership team with one player manager from each Premiership team, one per team. Starting 11 and one manager.
So who would your goalie be?
In the Premiership.
Well, that'd be really, really controversial.
Aye.
It would maybe be Joe Lewis or Marciano for me.
Joe Lewis has been dug meat recently, mate. I'd say Alan McGregor.
Okay.
Right. Premiership left back.
Is there a good one? Do we have to play 4?
I'd say just make it 4-4-2, same as Hearts tonight, mate.
Make it 4-4-2. Do we have a left back?
Who's a good left back? I'd say personally O'Donnell for my right back. As for centre back, I'd take Stuart Findlay from Kilmarnock, who we're linked with, by the way.
Yeah, and Declan Gallagher.
Yeah. Left back, can we say Diego Laxalt from Celtic? He's the only one I can think of.
Just because you look like him.
Yes, I'm player manager, you see.
Right, okay.
Right,
That's
second
fine.
midfielders. Who have we not said?
Well, if you play see, this is where I would take Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor's excellent.
Callum McGregor.
Yeah. I would play him in the middle of the park plus another, but I like. See, it's tricky because I quite like the boy Glenn Kamara and I like the boy Aribo as well.
Yeah.
Rangers.
What about Livingston? Surely, what's his pass? Scott Robertson gets in there somewhere, even though he's a bit of a striker these days.
You maybe need to play him up front with Edward.
Yeah. Oh, you've named 3 Celtic players there. So.
Yeah. Well, so we can only have one per team. So
Yeah.
We'll have an Edward then as our centre forward. Eh?
Aye. Bin off Laxalt.
Bin off McGregor.
Mhm.
Who's a good left back in the Premier League?
There's not many. I mean, obviously, if Hearts were in the Premier, I'd say Stephen Kingsley. But
but are we having who are we having the goals? Are we having? I think we should have Joe Lewis in goals.
Because there's no many other good. Actually, not. What about Ferguson in midfield from Aberdeen?
No, you would have Barisic at left back.
You would, to be fair.
So Lewis in goals, O'Donnell, McGregor.
To be fair though, shout Josh Doig at left back.
You could do. Do we have to have any heavies?
Phil says Alan McGregor's the best, but you can't get any other Rangers players. And it's a hard question to talk about champions elect. Didn't ask, Phil. Didn't ask.
We didn't. No, we don't care. Barisic's a cracking player.
You're also the champions elect of the championship. It would take a minor implosion for Hearts not to win the league from this position. Although it is Hearts we're talking about after all. Halliday on the ball. And towards Nanyole. Hi! Penalty!
Penalty!
Penalty! Oh, you're joking! How's that not a penalty there? Liam Boyce sent tumbling in the box. That's surely a spot kick, ref.
Yeah, that's a penalty every day of the week. A penalty every day.
Nanyole slips in Boyce. Oh, he brings him down. It's clearly a spot kick.
It's definitely.
He just elbowed him in the back.
The commentator saying it's clumsy. It's still clumsy. It's still a penalty.
Exactly. Well, 4.5 minutes in, Hearts should have had a penalty when Liam Boyce got bundled over in the box, but it appears we're not playing fouls in the box tonight. Excellent. Can't wait for the inevitable soft penalty award for Ayr United in the 85th minute to make it 1-0. Right, Boyce in the ball. Boyce. Go on, Liam. Boyce. And it towards somebody who can pick his pass. Good feet for that Northern Irishman.
Walker's drifted inside.
Dog meat ball though. Halliday. Who I must admit, I'm not happy he's playing tonight, Neil. I'm not happy at Halliday's inclusion. He's not merited that over the last month or so. He's really been out of form.
If Mr. Herring is not up to speed yet, which could be a worry because he's been out for a long time, we need somebody in there to push him. So
play Scott McGill. Or obviously when he gets up to fitness, play McInnes.
Yeah.
Let's see, back into the corners. The chat are agreeing with us, mate. Aye, this is Gary Mackay, Stephen's #1 hater, Dave Smith. Every video I see, he just moans about GMS.
Which is fair enough. I think
he's not done much.
GMS has only been in for what, 3 games. You've got to play him. He's got to get better. We're not. I think away to Alloa.
Get that away, Hearts. Get that away.
All right. Well,
was it? Free kick.
That
Thought it was a penalty to Ayr, I won't lie.
I think if in 6 to 7 months' time, like Halliday, if Mackay Stephen hasn't done everything, we'll be moaning just like we are. But Halliday has been in here for the start, so.
GMS, I think this season is about getting up to speed. He's a Premiership signing for when we go up, really.
Yeah.
It's still a penalty, and I look back at that. That's still a penalty to Hearts, I'm sure of it. Effie Ambrose asks, could Dundee finish second realistically? They've got every chance. They've got a good squad.
Yeah, I watched Sports Scene before we come on, and Craig Gordon was on it about in the midweek, and he was saying like everybody's much a muchness. You know what I mean? It's not as if anybody's like a really really weak team.
Mm-hmm.
They're all quite on comparison. So
Walker shoots wise, smacked the roof of the away end. Joseph Coyle asks, which foreign derby do you want to see in the future when this whole thing's over? Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, 100%. What about yourself, Neil?
I don't know, actually. I'd probably like to go to a Newcastle Sunderland game.
Aye,
Because I would care about that.
Aye, but Sunderland are still in League One, which is very funny.
It would need to be well, you know, but the way Newcastle are going.
If Sunderland go up, which they won't, because they're signing Ross County strikers, for God's sake. Sunderland, absolutely finished as a club.
Did they sign Ross Stewart?
They did indeed. They also signed Jordan Jones from Rangers on loan.
But League Ones, these guys will do well in League One.
I know. Ross Stewart has genuinely went from Albion Rovers to English League One in the last 5 years. A mental transition.
Yeah, fair play to him. He did look good, to be fair.
Red Star Belgrade v Partizan, says Effie. Good shout, very intense, very funny, Philip. Hawks here, Salamat Pagi, good morning. 3:50 AM in deepest, darkest. Where is it from? Borneo. I think it's Borneo, isn't it?
Oh, you'll tell us.
Hawks predicting it's 3+ goals for Hearts tonight. Can't find it on Hearts TV and not paying anything, so it's over to us. Thank you very much. The game's on BBC Scotland, but I don't imagine you'll get that him in the middle of the rainforests.
I think Laurie tweeted that they're going to Hearts International have it. So
it's only audio coverage though.
Not in the international, it's pictures, he said.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he said, international pictures. But
nice feet for Nandvia there. The Kingsley.
I'll double check that.
Good stuff, mate, good stuff. Joseph Coyle wants to see the Berlin derby. That's a good stuff. That's a very good one. The game is on BBC Scotland. His goal, says Wes Perry. The only thing with his goal will be very out of sync with our commentary. So I reckon Hawk might just go for the audio only option.
Yeah.
Right hand side now. Number 11 making tracks. Mackay Stevens just to bustle him off the ball. Well won by GMS. Ball falls loose towards the Ayr player's tackling himself and somehow still keep a hold of the ball. Now. Andy Irving loses out there. Chance for there. If it doesn't. Oh, Irving wins that pretty easily now. And bangs it up the touchline. So, 10 minutes in. No real chances apart from that penalty incident, which I'm still convinced should have been a spot kick, Neil.
Yeah, completely agree. Completely agree.
Utter stonewaller.
The game is, and apparently Laurie has tweeted it's international pictures for international viewers and only audio for UK because the boy is it.
Come on now. Get him booked for that. Come on.
Ryan Borthwick.
Ryan Borthwick.
Is it
Robert Borthwick?
Robert Borthwick. Is that the boy that sometimes goes on the terrace?
Yeah, he's the social media guy.
He's doing
coverage with Laurie.
Yeah, with Laurie tonight. So.
When the Heart says God 100, the game's going okay. It's just been a bit of a slow start. What signatures have I got on my scarf? I have got Marius Saliukis, Callum Patterson, and Jason Holt. So, bit of a mixed bunch, shall we say? Also, the Zaliukas one's obviously the most treasured signature of the lot, with his sad death.
Yes. I think I'll have. I'll need to have a look at that. Zal will be signed on that. Signed Wonga. Oh, in fact, two of them are Wonga. The Adidas Wonga top.
Right, a bet coming in?
No, this is no gambling this evening. This is just people trying to create conversation.
Oh, if it's no gambling, I was muting it because it was very loud there. Halliday looks homeless. Come on. Although, Phil, Halliday is not our best player. Take off your Union Jack tinted glasses. Honestly. If you genuinely think Andy Halliday is the best player in this Hearts team, I worry for you. And the ball's in the roof. Lovely. That's another lost match ball for Ayr United. They won't get that back for a long time. Ball is being rolled back towards Craig Gordon in the Hearts half. Been a pretty slow start from Hearts, patient build up as usual, but do you reckon as the game goes on and Ayr will probably go for a throat a little bit more?
I think Ayr are quite content to sit in, which I'm very surprised at. But that's maybe on the back of the game at Tynecastle, but they seem quite content to sit in, so it'll be interesting. But I just hope we just don't go long to non-relay all the time, eh? So
I must say, Walker's clearly had a lockdown trim from his missus. That's one tight-looking skin fade, I must say, from the Hearts number 7. Definitely Courtney's responsibility, that one. I'm not bad, Anthony, mate. Hope you're doing good too. Just been looking forward to this stream all day, really. But now on air, feeling good and hoping for 3 points for the Gorgie. Which memorabilia would you like to have from Hearts? Did you get your seat from the old stand? I didn't get my seat, but I got a brick from the main stand. I've got a brick sitting in my drawer. Free kick Hearts. It's over in my room somewhere. It's in the corner, but I've got one of the bricks from the old stand, which I'm pretty happy with. I've got a few signed shirts. Got a signed Stephen Naismith shirt there. Signed Rudy Scatchell shirt there. Got a signed Anthony McDonald shirt in the back of my door, which he gave me. Top man. And I've got loads of programs, stuff like that. But my most treasured one's probably the Naismith and Rudy Scatchell shirts, to be honest. They're very cool to have, especially framed. The only downside with the Naismith one is from the excuse me, sorry. It's from the season we got relegated. So whenever I look at the shirt, I'm like, it's a lovely shirt, and it's Stephen Naismith, but we did go down. So that shirt will always be tainted for me. I know, it's a weird one though, because like, see that the Wonga relegation shirts, they're not tainted to me, but that one is.
Yeah, the Wonga one's different, isn't it? So
because we were minus 15, we gave it everything we had, whereas last season was an absolute shambles. Such a nice shot too, and it got ruined by like the absolute dug meat team in the park.
Yeah, no.
Although this season's top, I must say, I'm rather fond of it. It's a lovely little number.
The subtle little trim around the sleeves.
Although when we get back to the Premiership, I want another college shirt. I love college shirts. As viewers of this channel will well know, I do love a college shirt.
No.
Oh, yeah! Get it gone! Oh, dear me.
Oh.
Oof.
A bit nonchalantly there, Craig Gordon just trying to stroll it out of the back to Michael Smith. And there was a boy right beside Michael Smith.
Fireworks bang! What is going on there? Did you hear that, Neil?
I did hear that, yeah.
As Jason Wood remarks on the fireworks. I agree, mate. That's what we need to be doing. Hawk says cheers for the info, so hopefully Hawk can get himself some coverage. It's a very nice top. I had it on yesterday, actually, John Mitchell. The black top from last season. We've actually never won a game in that shirt, though. What is it with Hearts for releasing lovely away tops we don't win games in?
I know.
Ball in towards the box. Headed wide. Just wide there.
It's like the foundation of Hearts top.
I know, we only won it a handful of times.
Yeah. And we never... I don't think we won a game.
We drew against... actually, Neil, we away at Fir Park when Callum Patterson scored that utter rocket. Or was that a draw, wasn't it? Or was that a draw?
We won 3-0 that night. We won 3-0 that night.
You were thinking of
rocket with his left foot.
Yeah.
We won 3-0 that night, I think.
Aye. Actually, that was the white away top for that season. My bad. It wasn't that one.
Patterson scored 5 and 7, hasn't he? No, he's
He's Sheffield Wednesday's Player of the Month.
They're starting to go up the table, and he's banging them in.
I know, after the points deduction. Although a striker wearing number 5 grinds my gears.
I grew up watching Yuri Jokayev, who wore number 6. And
that is absolutely vile.
He either played most of the time he played as a 10, he sat in the pocket, but he was a forward. Great player. He could have worn number 1, it didn't matter. He was a brilliant player.
I mean, Edgar Davids did that, didn't he, for Barnet? Captain's armband, played outfield, wore number 1. Player manager, did what he wanted. Now Walker, breaking with pace. Jimmy Walker, out towards Nanjali. Nanjali whips it into the middle. Clear behind for the Hearts corner.
You know what I was doing yesterday was actually I had seen on Twitter that Tony Watt is playing Call of Duty these days.
He is. He plays with Boise. He plays with Moody as well, actually.
I think if you, because I was watching their stream and it was like, guys, if you want in, just add X on it and you'll get invited into the party. They just invite everybody, are they? So
it's PlayStation though, and I'm Xbox, so
no, it doesn't matter. Not on Call of Duty, you can play cross-platform, mate.
Oh, so you can. I forgot about that actually. Cal Pat's going great. He's been going great since he was about 19. he's always had the grey hair.
Yeah.
There's Joseph Coyle's extensive memorabilia collection. Fair play, it's a pretty decent one actually. Hello there, Angus. How are you doing? So 18 minutes into this clash with Ayr United, Neil, your thoughts on the first around about 20 minutes of this game? We've improved a little bit, but we've been a bit shaky at the back at times as well.
Yeah, there's not really much to shout about. It's a bit. You're away from home. You don't. If you've got to try and feel your way into the game a wee bit, but at the same token, you've got to show a wee bit more urgency and a wee bit more commitment in it. And I don't know. It's kind of like how we've started a lot of games this season. We're a bit tentative at times.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that's on the back of last year and stuff like that, I don't know. But
yeah,
guys are a bit tentative. Oh.
He's been ripped there.
Yeah.
Get it gone, Hearts. Get it gone. Thrown to Ayr. Dangerous position by the corner flag. Ayr having the better team, says Philip. They're pretty even, I think.
I don't think there's been much in it, to be honest. Nobody's really.
Still to be counted as of yet. Free kick to Ayr, though. Stupid foul from Walker there. No Marley. No thank you. To be fair, though, Walker gets elbowed in the face and goes down because of that and brings him down while he does it.
Yeah.
So, should it really be a free kick? I don't think so. Hammy HD Dundee fan hopes for a draw. I'm hoping for 3 points for the Hearts, thank you very much. Dundee's game's off tomorrow. Oh, already?
Already?
Really?
Frozen pitch.
Joseph Coyle's got grey hair at 21. It's not fair, he says. Ball into the box. Get it away. Good take, Craig Gordon. Good stuff. Now, a chance for Hearts on the counter. Mackay Stephen sends him for a hot dog. Go on, GMS. Take a run. Excellent running from Gary Mackay Stephen. Now, Boyce spreads it wide towards Michael Smith. The Ulster Cafu on the ball. In towards Boyce, who's taking up a space on the right-hand side of the wing. Boyce gets past his man. Another. Boyce drills it. Tame is the best way to describe that effort from the Northern Ireland striker.
He's made all that space himself. You can't. He was always going to hit that. Michael Smith screaming for it as well, but he's like, that's not happening.
Oh dear. I mean, if you make the goal and that's there, you've got every right to hit it. But at least hit it off the ground a little. Like, come on, boys. You can hit the ball harder than that. Preschool child can hit the ball harder than that. How's Nangeli offside there? Like, 2 men behind him. Aye, that's why the game's been called off, Neil.
Well, it's pushing down. He caused it at least. All right, okay.
To be fair, though, I've Dundee does not turn on the under-soil heating.
No, that won't make a difference. Drainage, mate. Different.
Suppose so. As Halkett heads it away. Lewis Bennett was at a Cowdenbeath game. We won 10-0 and he got Zifuk's signature after the game. That is quality. Actually got... Do you remember, Neil, when Hearts mathematically won the league against Queen of the South at home? And the players had that like wee lap of honour. Without the actual trophy, obviously.
Yeah. We had technically won it the week before. Cause,
yeah.
Aye.
But the first home game, sorry.
The first home game after that, yeah, I was at hospitality that day.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember when the players done the mini lap of honour at the end of the game?
Right. I probably don't because I was probably having a pint.
To be fair. Well, Adam Eckersley was handed a tinfoil trophy from the stand behind at the Gorgie Wheatfield, I think. And he was lifting the trophy and all that. And at the end of the game, he actually gave me the trophy. It's under my bed. Go on, Boyce. Oh, sit down. Go on, Boyce. That's the way it is. Oh, it's a dog meat ball for Liam Boyce. Fair dues. It's waterlogged. Evening, Mel Kane. How we doing? And Hammy HD says he's got one of the best groundsmen. He's won awards, but he's been put on furlough. You've got to afford the cum dog somehow.
Huh.
And Charlie Adam, for that matter. What did you make of Jobbygate at Hamilton the other night?
It's brilliant that only it doesn't happen in Scottish football.
Aye, like see like Hamilton, like I thought the year that they go down, they'll go down quietly. Like, they'll maybe just go down in the final day or something. Like, it won't be like a big massive bit of drama, but they're going down in the most spectacular way possible. Oh, just wide from Ayr United there.
I think Gordon pulls out of that. I think he's confident that's going well wide. Andy Irvine take it a wee bit too slack there in the middle of the park, which is probably the first time we've said that
in human history. Let's see, how close was this actually going in? Yeah, it was pretty far wide actually. If Dundee doesn't rain for a month, then Dens Park pitch would still be unplayable. It's like a swamp, says CM Jambo.
It was unplayable when we played it, and then we watched Bonnie Rose play on it, and it was like a sand pit most of it.
Oh, it was dug, mate. Oh, that may have favoured the Rose actually.
Possibly.
They'll be used to playing on such surfaces. So by the way, Neil, what do you think of our transfer window as a whole? We've not spoke since the deadline day window slammed shut, in the words of Jim White. So what's your opinions on the transfer business that Hearts have done?
Yeah, probably quite good. Used to wear a shirt tie at my work, so I used to always go in with a
yellow tie.
I used to always go in a yellow tie on transfer deadline day. But yeah, I think it was pretty good, to be honest. You got a central midfielder in, got another striker in, got two wingers. Just need another sort of defender, eh? In an ideal world, you'd find somebody else, a younger version of Michael Smith, wouldn't you? So I think he's obviously just concerned in case, touch wood, Smith gets an injury and his backup's not there, eh? So
because Cammy Logan's away to Cole for the rest of the season, and they want to keep him there too, because of the League 2 and 1 imminently restarting.
Cammy Logan, right? Okay, right.
Yeah, Walker whips the ball in. Oof! Almost scores right from the corner. Unlucky. Yeah. He's definitely not meant that, mind you.
No, well, I remember it was after the Dunfermline game. We got beat at Dunfermline.
Ref, come on now.
Come on, Lino. Is that not a free kick? See, not take them out. And it was talking about, Neil McCann was talking about, you're looking at you're hitting one spot all the time. So if it hits that spot and it's swirling, it's a win. Look at that. Whoosh.
Almost went right in. Imagine that was your 50th Hearts goal, right from a corner.
Lovely.
Fantastic, if you ask me. John Mitchell says there's more chance of a game being played in the Amazon rainforest than Dens Park.
Says a lot. We're at Dundee United tomorrow.
What's that, sorry?
We're at Dundee United. At Tannadice, or are they?
They must be somewhere with better heating.
I'm saying that if Dundee were at home tomorrow, they'd be away because it's on the same street. So.
Nah, but to be fair though, they've obviously this season there's no fans. It was about a month ago. It was the first time both teams have played at home at the same time for a ridiculous amount of years. Hammy also asks how you're doing, Neil.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Al.
Yes, sir. I can boogie. It says Hearts and Dundee coming up. Never know. I've heard worse shouts. Joby Gate at Hamilton. Hoxie is talking shite anyway. Fair play.
Yeah, probably. Aye.
Hammy reckons Hearts will win the league by 18 points and that Dundee will go up in the playoffs. I reckon whoever finishes in the playoff spot will batter whoever ends up in second bottom.
Yeah, well.
I reckon, see if Wraith played Hamilton, they blitzed them. They absolutely blitzed them. I know Accies they're a Prem club for a reason. They fight every season. This season they are cut adrift. They are hopeless.
Yeah, I know, but they always seem to find a bit of form, eh?
I mean, they have been in that position before, like one game away from going down, and they've pulled it out of the bag somehow.
Very good.
It's just like you just want them gone, don't you? Like genuinely, see if they had a grass pitch, I would take no issue with them.
I know.
It's just a park. Get that away, Popescu. What are you? You try to cross it to their striker?
That wasn't him. The boy got in front of him.
Ah, right, I see. Right, go on, GMS. That is a ridiculously good pass from Mackay Stevens. See, do you flip-flappy done? Oh, delicious. Come on, boys, it. Bit of magic, son.
Just don't. I hate that. Just run it. Everybody just runs away. You know what
Great
I mean?
Fine, go on.
Don't just run away. Just somebody give him a hand.
Kingsley, he bends it back stick towards Nanyale, who's never,
It's not even
ever,
horrible.
ever going to get that ball. Good evening, Alan. How we doing? New signings. Well, none of them are playing, I don't think.
No.
Nah, they're both on the bench. If Nandwiye counts, he's not had much service so far.
I think McAnuff will be. McAnuff looks like he's a box-to-box, a proper
He is
box
indeed.
fielder. So
By the way, that reminds me, if you've not watched my latest video talking about the new signings, I'd appreciate if you could go down and watch it after the stream, of course. And we're going to try and push that to 1,000 views in the next couple of days. So if you're not already, please watch it. I'd appreciate it very much. Dundee v Dundee United in the playoffs. Pff, that would be some game. That would be ridiculous. Imagine fans in there. It'd be
that would be crazy.
mad.
I know.
Joseph Coyle, will you get a beer tap at home when you turn 18? Well, I can't really afford that, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, mate.
Sub-cab compact.
James Govan, it says Wraith to go up as well. He reckons Akes or Kelly will go down, especially if they bring in Stephen Presley as their manager. I mean, you're asking for relegation if you're going to bring in Stephen Presley.
Is there talk of Presley going into Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, God, look at the wind and Craig Gordon.
They've interviewed him, Neil.
Well, we'll see.
Boyce. Oh, poor again for Boyce.
That's they two trying to link up.
Well, it ain't clicking just yet, mate, that's for sure.
No.
Rod Pilmar says it'll be 3-1 Hearts, Nandwiye, Boyce and Walker, and Zanata off the bench for Ayr. Effie has already watched. Cheers, Effie, my man. Appreciate that very much. I read on the internet that it was at half time. Now, to be fair though, he was late back to the second half because of it. But also, throughout the game, like, ref, free kick. Thank you. But throughout the game, he was constantly getting Aki's players' names wrong. Like, he's not an Aki's fan. Like, he said the club captain was like somebody random. He got 3 players mixed up. He was really, really unprofessional. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, to be honest. Because Aki's fans were like raging that he's been kept on because he was so bad. But that was the final reason to get rid of him, because the job he get. Who's our best January signing? I reckon it'll turn out to be McAnuff, but so far Nandwiye because he scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Oh!
Got in each other's way.
Popescu tries us. Oh! See, he's got rid of his bandage. He's now an absolute dunce again. He requires that bandage to be Maldini. Otherwise, he's just Mihai Popescu again. Oh, they've tackled each other at the back stick. It was a good chance as well. Oh, come on now. One of yous. The shout is one of yous. Niall Kane, it says Joseph, best behaviour. I agree, he's not really got into his stride yet, but there's plenty of time. Is Jordan Roberts any good, who's on loan at Motherwell?
No.
No.
In a nutshell. Do you want us to be honest? No, he's not. Has he got a 2-year contract or just 12 months?
2 year.
Oh, God. What did Freer get? Just a year?
1 year, yeah. He'll be away at the end of this season, but Roberts will have 12 months left to go. But I reckon if it suits all parties, I reckon he could just go to Motherwell at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think they'll let him go.
If they can obviously like find a club for him. CM Jambo says, I have a subcompact beer tap. Definitely worth it. The ultimate fun fridge.
You got to look at those when I move it. Yeah.
See, that's all well and good, but you've not got your personal assistant to fetch your beer like Hawk does. Boys, what are you doing? Stupid. Has the game been good so far?
No.
Nah, it's not been a classic, shall we say. It's not been an absolute classic under the floodlights as we'd hoped for. But it's still, as we know from our last game, it's not over to the fat lady Sigs. As Hearts fans used to say it, until the fat striker scores.
Yes.
With Robbo,
I mean, if you've got the wind
in our favour.
Yeah.
Second half, we can really bombed in the wings. But a goal up at half time, it would certainly make the nerves a lot less actually. Harrisson booted again. It appears he's a target for it. Just trying to wind up Halliday.
Well, yeah, short fuse, or maybe they just don't like his videos
Here,
on
cut.
open goal.
Free kick. Thank you, ref. I do indeed, mate. I've got a pie. I've actually got pie and mash tonight. Mixing it up. What? What?
Unbelievable. I'll maybe dip into my Super Bowl Sunday snacks just to see if I've got anything.
Right. Normally it's Scran Sunday for you, Neil.
It is normally, yes, but Super Bowl Sunday will be. There's 12 bottles of gluten-free Tennent's sitting in the car chilling. There's another 12 bottles in the.
Oh, no one's a box. Come on now. Wasted again from Hearts. We've been very, very sloppy.
Oh,
I should use your thumbnail or the championship logo as a background. I could do, mate. If that's any feedback you want to give me, fire it in. The only thing is, though, my wee graphics up there would be pretty invisible. So I'll probably just keep it in just the maroon one for now. Yeah, I've only conceded 3 goals at home so far in the league.
really? Wow.
Concerning statistic, that. Because it was Alba that it was one of them. I see you, Jack Lowry. If I was the DM, I'll see if I'm free. It could be a possibility.
We're hoping to have I'll be podcasting on Tuesday with Bob and Ali. Edinburgh City discussions, and we're hoping to have a special guest.
Ooh, interesting. Now go on, Walker. Make a difference, Jamie. Attack. Come on, mate. Oh, come on now. Irving. Back to Walker.
Just give him it back. There you go.
Howdy. Back to Irving. Neil, who are you backing in the Super Bowl?
I think it's going to be very, very hard to not back the Kansas City Chiefs to win it 2 in a row. But Tom Brady being Tom Brady, the Buccaneers are the first team ever to get to a Super Bowl in their home stadium.
Really?
Yeah. So I think this will be. I think it'll be very close. But I think the Chiefs will just have too much. Mahomes has just got too much himself to beat. He could beat teams himself because he plays. I don't know. Have you ever played Madden?
Yeah, I've played it for 5 minutes and didn't figure out how to play it.
But they say he's more like a computer game quarterback because what he does is.
Who runs the ball there?
I know he does.
So how are they moaning?
What Halliday should get up and walk away as soon as his referees give a free kick.
Aye, but it's Andy Halliday. He'll never do that.
No. So I'm going for the Chiefs.
Aye. Joseph Coyle is jumping on the Tom Brady bandwagon with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alan Maguire said, if the lasses at the Roseburn bar served pie and mash, I wouldn't bother going home.
Yeah.
I've not pie and mash in ages, but I'll be having it at half time. So I'll give you a pie and mash review. With a pie and mash, I've never actually had it in ages, so I don't know. Do you put the mash on the pie, or do you have it just with the pie? Get it gone, Hearts. It's offside, it's fine. We're chilling. So, what's your thoughts on that one, Neil? Do you have pie with mash or pie and mash together?
No, I don't. I normally just have a pie.
But if you're eating pie and mash, what's the acceptable way to eat it?
I would probably have it separate, and then if I wanted to mix a bit together, I would.
Mm-hmm. I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. Aye, Neil, you're being complimented for your American football knowledge.
Yeah, we've been. I was normally I have been just a fan of it, and this year because of lockdown and everything, and last year I've kind of had how do I put it? I've been forced into picking a team, so I decided to start following the LA Rams. They've got like the best defense in the team. They've got some big guys. Oh, it's great to watch, but they got beat with the Green Bay Packers, which was disappointing. So. That was a snow. If you've never, you need to. We'll move on, but we'll look at try and look for a video of Lambeau Field when it's in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you talk about like guys playing football in the snow, wait till you see that. And they guys playing American football in the snow, it's incredible.
It must be funny, I must say.
I mean, it's like that deep.
Did they even bother clearing the park?
they have to clear the lines because you have to see the lines on the pitch.
Yeah.
For your yardage, so they clear the lines and then they just get on with it.
So they cleared the lines and they're running through like 2 feet of snow.
Oh, it's good, mate. Watch it. Honestly,
I must say, I must have to get my eyes on that.
it's great. It's great to see.
Pie in a roll, says John Mitchell. Maybe another time. Joseph Coyle says pie and mash is soul food. I agree. Are you watching the Six Nations? I'm not a big rugby fan. Like I've been to a few games with Scotland because I've had free tickets. Like, if I'm at a rugby game, I obviously take interest, but I don't tend to watch it if I'm not at Murrayfield, to be honest. Yourself, Neil?
Kind of the same. I do kind of watch it now and again. I was very fortunate enough we went to Scotland, England last year at Murrayfield. But it absolutely tore it down with rain all day. That was the same day Hearts were away to Falkirk in the Scottish Cup.
I was there.
Torrential rain all day, and we just sat in a place which wasn't in cover, which was great. So, but yeah, I'll sit and watch it probably.
Hawk says, my boy is not my fun fridge getter. He's an 18-year-old who gets his dad a wee tiger in the quiet and is fast asleep at this time.
Hawk, no commitment. The game's on, no commitment.
Game is gone. Game is gone. Celtic till I die. Super Ayr.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
Super Ayr United. My old PE teacher actually supported Ayr United.
Oh, right, okay.
Everyone used to wonder, like he had a mug with a badge on it. It was quite faded. Nobody could tell what team it was, because the word Ayr United was like it had like came off in the dishwasher. It was just like the badge. It was really faded. Nobody could tell. It was like the topic of parents' night for years. It was like, what is on that mug? And although we eventually figured out it was Ayr United when he told us what team he supported when he left, actually, because he would never tell us when he was there. Because obviously it's like, oh, your Hearts, your Hibs. He was like, just you wait and see. He's like, I'm actually Ayr United, and everyone's like, bah. Although that was when Shankland was still there, so he was rather blessed at the time. Walker in behind. Oh, it's poor again. Our final ball's really not been at it tonight.
That's unlucky, to be fair. That's an unlucky one.
Mm-hmm. Celtic fan living in Paisley, support your local. Even if your locals lie down. They don't deserve supporting, but you should support them with a Celtic. Now, Potapirlo on the ball, sporting another fresh lock. It's funny how you can notice the lockdown haircuts.
I know. I want to say I'm slightly jealous.
I mean, my hair's growing back now, but as I said, it's at that length where it just sticks up. Like it's too long to remain flat to my head now. Yeah. But it's too short to like style, so it just sticks up. Hence why I'm keeping my hat on.
What you need to do is get the old boy to shave it at the sides and then just have a bit at the top sticking up.
To be fair, I got him to do the sides about a week ago, but it's kind of grown back in now. I'm not doing the Ryan Kent. I'm not going for the ice gem before you get any ideas. I refuse to look like that. I've had some questionable haircuts in the last year, but even I wouldn't stoop to that level.
Lesnar, that's what I would say. Go for the Brock Lesnar.
The Brock Lesnar.
You'll need to Google Brock.
I've seen his haircut, mate. It's absolutely rotten. I'm in the Peaky Blinders. The garrison comes down tonight. Hawk says, a wee question. Why was Willie Collum on Saturday being demoted? Was Willie Collum the referee on Saturday? Has he been demoted to the championship?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just they just pick what's the biggest games in the country. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. And that obviously was a big game in the country because it was a top of the table clash. So that's all it is. It wasn't demoted, unfortunately.
Why are two new players not starting? Lack of match fitness, mate. They've both not played a game in about a month, so they'll be getting slowly eased into their life at Hearts. Lovely feat for Boyce. He gets brought down. That's a yellow card, surely.
This guy's must have done
good stuff. Finally, he's in the book.
About 10 fouls in the first half, and he's done about 5 of them.
Boyce off at half time. I wouldn't say he's probably been the most lively player, to be honest, mate.
He's playing a different role. He's coming deep to pick the ball up and try and link to play and stuff.
I see no reason for him to be subbed off. Definitely not. See, Jambo got a home haircut tonight from the wife. I got a home haircut from my dad. I've actually had 3 home haircuts in the last year and a half.
Yeah, I've not. I bought
Yellow
clippers.
card for Robbie Nielsen. Unsure as to why. Nielsen loves like see if Hearts lose. See if Nielsen gets like sent to the stand tonight. He'll moan at the ref again in his after match presser.
Yeah.
Yep, Rangers have won the title, but we are 52. Did I ask? Melo Retina says Tom Brady going for the 7th Super Bowl ring is hard to bet against, but
Yeah.
Mahomes might be the man to stop him. It's going to be a close game. Looking forward to it.
Mahomes literally does play like the computer game. He runs passes. He
Ball
does
in, goes down again. Another penalty shout waved away for Hearts. Pretty soft that one, in fairness. I agree, John Mitchell. The ref does indeed have his air-tinted glasses on. Now, air on the break here. Could be dangerous. Number 8. Swings it in. Blocked by Stephen Kingsley. Corner ball to Ayr United. 43 minutes into this tie. Just about at half-time. Been a pretty dull game, but there's been a few chances here and there. A couple of penalty shouts waved away for the men in maroon, and Ayr United making a few chances of their own. But as of yet, the biggest incident, if you want to call it, that's Nielsen getting booked to the referee once again. Now, a Craig G. Telfer lookalike swings the ball into the box. Do you see it?
Yeah. He did have an NWO t-shirt on a while ago. He put that on his Twitter. That's a bit of the street cred he'll have, to be honest. But I don't actually mind watching it. I don't mind watching it.
Get up! Get up! Yep.
You book him for that. Come on, referee.
Nandvier is getting body slammed by 2 men, and it's not even a free kick. Imagine my shock.
Even a free kick. Horrendous.
Imagine my shock. Such a dive. He should be booked for that. There's applying pressure, and I was just going down after getting breathed on.
Yeah.
Effie Ambrose absolutely adores teams who only have numbers on the kit and no names. Well, both teams, you'll be disappointed to hear, have their names on the kits tonight. At half-time here at Somerset Park, Ayr United 0, Heart of Midlothian 0. Not a first half to remember, Neil Rooney. Not at all.
No, definitely not. Seems to be like what we're like on Friday night, BBC Scotland. We don't seem to be good. We were poor at Arbroath, we won. We got beat off Dundee, we got beat off the Fairman. This is, the proverbial, they need to get, somebody has to have the hairdryer out.
Well, currently the referee's getting a hairdryer from Nielsen.
Nielsen's just asking him a question, so.
Watch him get sent off. Aye. Jig McCulloch was fancy new teeth getting in on the action, giving the referee a lug burning.
Jig McCulloch. Love it.
Do you think Hearts have made reasonable money from PPV? I'd say so, yeah. A lot of folk have bought it.
Yeah.
Robbie not playing Naismith is jeopardising his Scotland chances. Naismith's Scotland chances have been like that for about 2 years now.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Congratulations to Joseph, by the way, who passed his first semester of uni.
Well done.
Well done, mate. Where's Scratch Perry says we need to step up a gear in the second half. By the way, guys, your halftime thoughts, get them down there in the comments. What would you do at halftime? Who would you bring on? Personally, I'd hook Halliday and bring on McInnes for that box-to-box energy and pace.
Yeah.
Halliday's been uninspiring. He's been... I don't want to single him out,
No.
but he has been pretty poor. He has been pretty poor. What about yourself, Neil? Would you change formation? Just go for it more? What would you do?
Oh, here we go. Here's James McFadden trying to say no, it's not a penalty.
Let's see.
Would I change it? I don't know. I'm surprised he's went 2 up top, if I'm being brutally honest, to start with. But really just not having that much sort of game practice. But I don't know. If anything, yeah, it's whether McAnuff's got enough
And
in him, to play 45 minutes. So that would probably be it. We've been screaming out for somebody to play in the middle of the park with Irvin for weeks.
100%, mate. Hello to Sam Ketley, big Partick Thistle fan. Any idea when lower leagues will be back? There was an article that came out yesterday saying the coming weeks, wasn't there, Neil?
What was that? Sorry, hello, big
the lower leagues coming back.
Yeah, there was a Sun exclusive to say in the next couple of weeks. It looks like they're going to be back on, so which would be quite good. Which would be good.
Finally, get the mighty Edinburgh City back on our screens, or on our garage roofs in my case.
you and your garage roof, Jude. I'll watch it for the comfort of it.
Lewis says he'd rather watch paint dry than watch the second half. Well, I'd rather see some goals in the second half, to be honest with you, mate. Callum, Liverpool, Northern Ireland and Rangers fan, it says it'll be 3-1 here. Optimism, I like it. What's your hatred towards Halliday? Are you more of a Cy Ferry man? I don't hate Andy Halliday, but he's been dog meat for about 4 or 5 games straight, and anybody else at the club would have been dropped by now.
Yeah, I think it's more because there's nobody else to put in for him, unless you're putting in McGill or you're putting a youngster in or whatever. But I think it's anybody else just now. I think that's half the battle as well. That I think the big problem's probably Haring's fitness.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's really played a full game, has he?
I know, which is really gutting because at his best, he's fantastic. So I think it's more when guys aren't playing well, they deserve to be dropped, and we've had that the last 12 months under Levine and under McPhee. Guys weren't getting dropped. Mm-hmm. Yeah, until Stendhal come in and went, no, oot, and then gave the kids a shot. So, yeah, I think that's half the battle. I think that's the first.
Here's the pie and here's the mash. Lovely.
Please tell me you've had your tea as well.
Of course I have.
You're making me hungry now. So, on that note, I'm going to have to dip into my reserves for Super Bowl Sunday. I will be back shortly.
Not a bother. I'll wire into this pie and mash and let these guys know how it's tasting in about 5 seconds' time. That is absolutely glorious, by the way. Absolutely glorious. Pie and mash, 10 out of 10. Delicious. That's honestly, that is top tier scram. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10 would eat again. Hawk says he'd rather have the fun fridge closer to his PC during the halftime break. Bring James Burton on and French Jeff. No idea. Thank you very much. I'm going to guess and say that you're in your second year of university. Oh, your third, actually. Your third, I reckon. Bring on Ann Budget centre-back. God. Should probably get a game of a better at this point. How did this one get to League One? Because they got relegated back-to-back. That's exactly how. Mate, honestly, Fir Hill at the Canal looks a quality spot to watch your games. I've seen it on Manpreet's Instagram a while back. It does look a very good view. And I'll bear that in mind for Partick away in future. If I can't get a ticket, I'll just go to the bloody Canal. Hello there, Martin. How you doing? Good first half for putting its team unbeaten against the... Well, you'd still want us to beat you, given that we stuck 5 past them at home. It was actually my dad that gave me that food. Damania HD is call him on here. Yep, big up, Nandvier, okay. Best Twitter chat out there. Let's see. It's decent. Baldy Boy's okay. Another one. Hello there, Bobby. Hello there, Lewis. How are you doing, boys? Your degree year. Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. I'm now going to wire back into that pie and mash, and hopefully by the time I'm finished, Neil's back. because I can't carry this show with a pie mouth, can I? I cannot do that at all. You've returned.
I've returned. I've managed to. I've dipped into the Dorito section, so it means it'll only be one plate of nachos on the weekend.
It's a shame that. Leanne Crichton and the pundits were asked at half time why Nielsen got booked. Do you want to know what the response was from the pair of them? They were too busy drinking their tea. It is what it is. The half-time feature is now with Scott McKenna on his 2 loan spells at Ayr United. How fascinating. Obviously, being interviewed from his hotel room in Nottingham as he's somehow signed for Notts Forest. No idea how, but he has. The pie review, 10 out of 10. By the way, Neil, pie and mash is banging. Absolutely banging. I'll be having it more often. And Neil, who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I know you're teaming out, but who do you want to win?
Probably the Chiefs, because I don't like how Brady's just went to another team, just got all his mates to join, and they could win it. So I'm probably going to go for the Chiefs, and also because they play Seven Nation Army when they score.
Always a positive. Great tune. Definitely have a Dairy Milk, mate. Dairy Milk's quality. Bucks to win on Sunday, says Lewis. He's a good player, Ross. I'll give you that. Brady the GOAT. Oh, we do need to win, mate. Urgently need a win here. Because you want to get these tricky away fixtures out of the way, but you get 3 points when you're at it too. You have to go for it. Lovely. Oh, it is, mate. Already is. Now, Neil, that is double Dutch to me, but do you understand what that means?
The Bucks have a good defence. That showed again. The Bucks do have a good defence, which says a lot because they're known for all their attacking prowess, but they have a really, really good defence as well. So yeah, but the Packers again have got Aaron Rodgers is excellent as well. So there's talk of him going back to California and going back to San Francisco. So we'll see what happens there.
Ross, you're very funny. You're very, very funny. You're hilarious, as a matter of fact. Your Packers top notch. Absolutely. Oh, yeah! I've just seen a red card tackle from Scott McKenna back in his Ayr United days. He's absolutely emptied John McGinn.
That's okay, though.
He's just emptied somebody else. Emptied Edward now. It would appear his time at Ayr United was just a montage of snap everybody you see.
Yeah.
Understandable. What was the most shocking one at the Super Bowl? Joseph Coyle asks.
Oh, I don't know. I've watched a few in recent years, and they're normally quite good. Normally entertaining. Last year was really good because it was like the Chiefs were getting beaten. It was like, well, what's this about? And then Mahomes just turns it on, starts running, starts realising he can run about like a computer game, You got like 12 guys trying to chase him, and he throws some unbelievable passes. It's brilliant.
Kelly Pies are undefeated, mate. So good, mate. So good. Hawk has now said he's been browsing the internet and he watched the Rangers tackle that's been given as a red. No defence. Correct. Absolutely correct. They've got a cheat them on about consistency. With some of the stuff they've got away with, honestly, man. Lyle Taylor, ex-Jag, I know that all too well. He loves scoring against Hearts for Partick Thistle, Lyle Taylor. He loved it.
Yeah.
Much to my disgust. And Joseph Coyle says that the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl was a shock. Fair enough. Pretty big shock, I'd say.
Yeah.
See, Effie knows his stuff. Be like Effie and appreciate Kelly Pies.
It's showing you the guys for Ayr United are doing like the equivalent of what the Hearts fans are doing. So
always good to see.
that's good, that.
Do you know what is strange though? Like, see how we talk about when you go to the football, Neil, and you have your routines. Like you go to Tiny Arms, you have a pint, whatever. You meet the folk, right? We all look back in like 5 years' time, and this was our routine.
I know. Like, me moaning about you getting a pie at half time, me no getting one.
Yeah, pies for Neil. Pies for Neil. Get it trending. Nah, but I just think it's crazy because we all remember that season when we were locked in our houses and we had to. We streamed ourselves sitting here talking.
I know.
And like my halftime routines, like the old man coming upstairs with a pie and mash. Like, it's when you really think about it, it's pretty cool. Like we're living through the most fat 20 mark modern studies textbook ever.
I was going to say when you get to 20,000 followers, and there you go. That's it.
I mean, there's still 15,000 to go, if that's going to be the case. Belgrade says that first half was watching a game at the Gale, and then Motherwell fan there said respect the Gale. Pie, mash and gravy is God tier. See, Joseph knows his stuff. Kelly Pies while 3-0 down with Aaron. Honestly, you can't beat it. Bobby, by the way, the first time I met Bobby, Neil, was at Kilmarnock away. He had a few refreshments, but he was sitting there giving us a tremendous rendition of The Lion Sleeps Tonight, complete with all the high notes. An empty Chadwick stand at Kilmarnock, honestly, blowing a gale. Remember the game? We can't speak. We went 3-0 down in like 15 minutes last season. Mm-hmm. Honestly, bless Bobby, poor wee soul, singing his heart out, singing and going, I'm on my way for about 5 minutes straight, and it's just yeah, it was like you had to be there moment, to be honest, but it still gets brought up to this day.
At least you have a good memory of the day.
I mean, that was about it. Our other highlights included chanting for Wallace Mercer to come back, and yeah, that's how bad it got. And what else? There was let's pretend we scored a goal, which was the loudest cheer of the day, funnily enough. Although it was rather it's heartening because see before the game, the train there were all bouncing. We're like, yes, we're gonna win. I was right at the back with the Gorgie boys, the drums, the flags, smoke bombs. Oh, it was bouncing in their way in, and then the game happened.
Yeah, it's not what happened.
And then genuinely, half the Gorgie boys left the ground about 15 minutes in. So the atmosphere fell very flat. Now, Boyce in towards Nandvier. Nandvier towards Walker. Now Smith. Smith whips it in. Backside. Nandvier. Oh, get it away, Hearts.
How are you pronouncing it? I'm pronouncing it non-ule.
I'm saying Nandvier, but I suppose it just depends.
We'll need to find
Now,
out.
Halliday in towards Boyce. Oh! Oh! It's a
Penalty!
penalty! Come on! A penalty to Heart of Midlothian.
Knowing Hearts, this probably didn't hit the hand.
Exactly, mate.
Here's.
Let's see. Did it
Yeah,
hit his hand?
yeah, it bounces off. See, in
Oh,
England,
yeah, that's too fair.
I don't think in England that wouldn't be given because it comes off another party's body
Yeah.
before it hits his hand.
Liam Boyce steps up and bins it! Excellent stuff! Hearts take the lead at Somerset Park, and it's Liam Boyce from a spot. Cool, calm, collected a carbon copy of his Hampden effort. Ayr United 0, Heart of Midlothian 1. Liam Boyce fires in the opening goal of the night.
Wonderful.
Also had to block Mr. Celtic Till I Die for a score spoiler there, so it is what it is. But regardless, Liam Boyce bangs it into the top left-hand side of the goal, and Hearts take the lead at Somerset Park. Get in there. Your thoughts on the penalty, Neil? Rather well taken, I must say.
Yeah, it's a really, really well taken penalty. But as I was saying before, you know, that in the rule, I don't know what the rule is up here, but the rule down south is, you know, if it when they wouldn't have looked at that at VAR because it came off his knee. You know what I mean? It came off his knee first, and it's going wide, really. So, but we'll take it because we suffered on in the first half.
I mean, we should have had one in the first half, yes, so we can be forgiven for getting a half and half decision, shall we say, for the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Ding Effie says never a penalty. I mean, by the letter of the law, it is. Hope your dad has 3-0 Boyce again. Pff, I hope so too. I want some winnings. These Kelly Pies don't pay for themselves.
I know. Well, aye.
Or flat caps, or these lovely fetching maroon tracky tops I'm quite fond of. They also don't pay for themselves. I've just noticed, Neil, Ayr have got Bitcoin as their sponsor. That's tremendous, Patter.
Oh.
Now,
I
go on.
wonder if you've got any Bitcoin.
Have you got any?
No.
Neither.
I was just reading about it with everybody else rather than doing anything. Yeah.
Hand in a natural position, then hits his knee and hits his arm. If it hits his arm in the box, it's a penalty. Simple as that. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So, favourite away day in Scotland, asked Sam Ketley. It's either Alloa, Livingston. I've got a few actually. If you're talking Premiership, it's either Motherwell or Hibs. But for Championship games, you're talking Alloa's fantastic. And back when they were in the Championship, Livingston was quality too. Obviously, they're the Premiership now. But in the original Championship season, Livingston was, aside from Hibs away, that was my first ever proper away day. And to be fair, Wraith Rovers is very good too. I did enjoy Wraith Rovers that season.
We won't be able to ever do it again, but it was quite cool being able to go to Hampden for a league game. I know that's not to watch Hearts, but we went to watch
Edinburgh City, yeah.
and watch a league game at Hampden, and it was like 200 folk. Which is quite crazy.
You should just hear Ja Lumsden's one-man army giving it yes after every goal.
I know. But yeah,
Blair Henderson up to his old tricks. Alloa and Morton are always ace. There's only 3 grounds this season, right? Because of the Championship stadiums, there's only 3 I've not been to. I've not been to Ayr, not been to Morton, and I've not been to Inverness. They were the ones I was most looking forward to this season. Yeah. I can't go to any of them. I'm gutted. I'll have to tick Ayr United off the list at some point. Hopefully we either get them in the League Cup or something, or I might have to go to an Ayr game because I really want to go to Somerset. Maybe me and you can go to a ground tour, Neil. What do you say to that?
we could do. It's a long way, eh?
It's a very long way. I'm probably better waiting until we play them in the cup, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you're not going there for your team, it's like, yeah, you know, it's not quite the same, is it? Not quite the same. Unless it's a big game. Like I went to Cowdenbeath one time for Cowdenbeath Cove Rangers, but it was a massive game, so that it made it good. It was the playoff game where they went from 2-1 down to 3-2 up with a 40-yard screamer from Bradley Smith. Fantastic scenes. Someone says it's a classic, isn't it? It's a proper like old school lower league ground. Like it's like the painted corrugated iron roof, the terracing, the traditional main stand. It's like if you're a traditional ground enthusiast, like it's your bread and butter. Where else do you see it in Scotland? You've got like a terracing of that size across like 3 stands. It's brilliant.
I know.
Now, how are they breaking forward in towards Ormond? Oh, just gets caught. Boyce, oof, I thought he actually took the ball with him there for a second.
That was unlucky.
Go for a big game like what Ben does. Well, obviously, we don't know whenever that'll be a possibility again, but you never know. In future, who knows? Capello's an absolute dump, but Jags being a good support and always need to get a result. Capello was another one I wanted to go to, just simply because of the absolutely gigantic terracing behind the goals. Like, going flying down the rows at Capello is an experience that appeals to me greatly at this moment in time, to be honest. Ding Effie has a caravan in here. The more you know. And John Mitchell says it's a good day out. John Mitchell also points out you can get Killie pies in Sainsbury's at St Andrew's Square. Cheers for the info. I tend to get it from Tesco down the road, so nice to know there's multiple stockists of Kilmarnock pies. They're just, you can't beat them, can you? Although, no wonder Chris Boyd stayed there for so many years. Like, definitely had them at half time and full time. A fat mess. So then, 53 minutes into the game, Hearts 1 goal up against Ayr United. Your thoughts, Neil? Do you reckon we can push for more? I certainly think we can. We've really not clicked into full gear tonight.
Yeah, we've not. We're doing all right though, but we've just not really. We've not really clicked, but we look all right so far though. We're not doing too bad.
Yeah, like I take results over performances like every day of the week. Like football is a results-based game.
We've not been troubled in the second half, so.
Although you say that, watch them like start firing chances in left, right, and centre.
Wow.
No bother, mate. Glad to see you here regardless. Hawk says he has been with his dad to every ground in Scottish League football, apart from Ibrox and Parkhead. He went to Parkhead for the cup final, and only Ibrox left for himself and any new teams that have joined. Those 2 teams will have been Edinburgh City and Cove Rangers, I believe. They're the only 2 teams to get promoted. But I've been to both Old Firm grounds. I've been to Ibrox twice. I've been to Parkhead once. I've got no particular desire to go back to either for a while yet. I mean, to be fair though, like Ibrox, we at least put in a bit of a shift there. Parkhead, you're just guaranteed to get pumped. So, I'd probably sooner go back to Ibrox if we were playing well. Although if we were doing dug meat, I'd go to neither. Because I would fear an absolute slapping. Although, now that I say that, given Celtic are in the state of limbo that they're in, if there were fans in, I'd fancy our chances at Parkhead. I'd go. Irving to Smith. Oh, what's that ball, Pirlo? Come on now. Better second half, says John Mitchell. I agree, mate. To be fair, Motherwell is very good when Hearts get most of that stand. That is cracking atmosphere.
Yeah.
As I just cracked my knee off my desk. Very well done, Anna. Very well done. Mary Black asks, Neil, what are the Hearts tops behind you? What seasons are they from? I believe one's 2012-13, one's 2013-14, and one is 06-07.
Yeah.
Mate, I am a genius.
Good knowledge.
Thank you very much.
I think the one in the middle's is it 05-06 who won the Scottish Cup? Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
That's the season after.
The Adidas one, that's after we won it against Hibs. And then that was the year after. I think that was relegation year.
Yeah, it was relegation year. Jason Wood. How many yellow cards does it take for a manager to get a ban? I'm not too sure, actually.
I don't know.
To be fair, though, Nielsen's probably racking up those yellow cards quite quickly. He's been sent to the stands twice, is it?
Did he get sent off against Dundee and some fella?
Yeah, Dundee and Pals. No. Halkett on the left-hand side of midfield. He's very far up there. What the hell? Now, Popescu. Why would you choose not to go to a game to support your team? Because the Old Firm ticket prices are ridiculous and we're almost a guaranteed loss.
And you get treated like shit.
That too. Now, Walker. Looking purposeful on the left-hand side, out towards Stephen Kingsley. Rolls it to GMS. Quick feet from the winger. Tackled away for another Hearts throw in. Ding Effie went to Ayr United v Stranraer, league playoff final to get to the championship. And Ayr won. What a roar. To be fair, that would be a good game to go to. I've been to a few league playoff games. I went to Clyde versus Annan 2 seasons back. I also went to Cowdenbeath game. I went to Livingston, Partick Thistle. It's a tradition. Me and my two pals Ross and Grant, we both tend to go to playoff games. Like obviously at the time, Hibs and Hearts wouldn't have been in any relegation playoffs or whatever. So we tend to bounce along at the playoff games. So it's always a good occasion to jump in and see what the teams are looking like.
Yeah,
You've got a cheek. I paid £35 for a ticket in the Roseburn. Sorry, Mr. Big, I'm a bigger fan than you. Shut up.
Sorry, but 35 ticket. It looks like he's a Celtic supporter. Is it a picture of Larson in his picture? But
Rangers, I think.
is it? No, it's a green picture.
It's a blue shirt, mate.
It's a green shirt.
That's blue.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Roscoe will tell us you go to Parkhead, you got restricted view.
Over the bar from Jimmy
At
Walker.
least you can see the whole pitch when you sit at Tynecastle.
Exactly. Even Ibrox is a decent view, although you're stuck right in that corner.
Yeah.
At the mercy of the Broomlin and the Copland Road stands. Which, like, I will tell you, this was such a fun experience seeing 50-odd thousand folk go and bar me as Hearts get pumped rotten. I'm good, Callum, mate. Hope you're doing good too. Same here, Rebecca. Same here. I'll be colourblind. To be fair, the pictures are that small when we look at them on our screens. It's pretty hard to figure out the colours. Gordon. Now, Ayr United back in a settled spell of possession as they look to fashion an attack of their own. Over on the right, he sends Walker for a hot dog there, to be fair. James Alder says Queens v Hearts. Queen of the South's a very, very underrated away day, I feel.
I've done that twice.
I've only done it once in pre-season.
Well, I've done it the 2 times we were in the championship. The first time was probably the first time I ever stood behind the goals in terracing for a game. And it was incredible. Gorgeous sunny day, whatever, blah. And then the second time we went, it was probably about this time of year. And it was absolutely freezing. And we scored a last minute goal, and you were just like, I just don't really want to cheer. I can't really care about cheering because it's that cold.
You're just that cold.
Yeah.
Roscoe saying, you never sell out Parkhead, so your view won't be restricted. Well, it is restricted because you're forced to sit in the exact seat.
And there's pillars in the old stand. So
£35 sterling to go to Tynecastle. Most expensive ticket in the league, Crimea River.
hello.
Add on your bus money. You're looking at £50 for bus and ticket only. Get the train then.
Do you have a season ticket at Parkhead, Roscoe?
Not been to Livy, but did make it to Meadowbank Thistle. Ah, yes. Meadowbank. Meadowbank. We've got some good memories there, Neil.
Yeah.
Cold memories too.
The coldest stadium in Scotland. Mm-hmm.
We look to win the championship to go back up. Alan Maguire says, I remember in the 80s I was a member of the Gary Mackay Bonnie Rig bus. A horrible, scabby Wednesday night. Robbo scored a belter and shut the Parkadice faithful right up. Beautiful, beauty goal. Yep, he has got a season ticket. He does indeed. Free kick there. We won to stay up at Palmerston as the Partick Thistle fan. That was when you scored that penalty late on.
Mm-hmm.
Ball whipped in from
It's
Walsh.
just hung up to the edge of the box. It's not even whipped. You know, it's like.
Ref, I'll have that. Thank you. Hearts used to take 7,000 to the Old Firm. We did indeed. That was back to the film when we had that ridiculous 05-06 team. But remember, Scatchell scored in the 1-1 draw. The Hearts was rammed that day.
That was before that, mate. That was well before that. Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
God. Any subs? Not yet, but hoping for some soon. Get some more fresh legs on. Half an hour to go. The full lower tier at Ibrox never felt great as the Rangers fans are above you. To be fair, the video of Hearts fans at Ibrox after they won the league is easily one of my favourite on the internet. It's superb. Go on, GMS. Get past them. Come on, GMS. Get stuck into him, son. Ridiculous flick pass from Ayr. Clear it, Hawks. Good lad. Go on, Gary. Do something. Good ball from GMS. Boyce, he runs it out of play. Pain.
Heavy touch.
Rather heavy touch there for Liam Boyce. Hearts away is the best in the league. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. "62 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Ayr United 0, Heart of Midlothian 1. Liam Boyce's penalty is the only difference between the teams so far, as we look to stamp our authority at the top of the championship table. I personally think we should give McInnes the last half an hour, bring off Halliday.
I thought our man Roscoe said that Hearts away kit is the best in the league, but obviously he's meaning the away trip.
Just Hearts away.
He's not meaning an excellent blue top that will soon be a bargain, hopefully.
Yeah. Glenn Bryce is still a cat. Quality. Don't we all, Rebecca? Don't we all? I seen Tynecastle from the outside when me and my mum went to Edinburgh. Well, it's even nicer on the inside, mate. Beautiful, beautiful stadium. One of the best in the country. Popescu bangs the ball long towards Nandrier. And it goes to the goalie's hands, unsurprisingly. He bangs a vicious sidewind up the middle, but Craig Halkett comfortably deals with it. Halliday spoons it away.
Jesus!
An awful attempt at a crossfield ball. Yep, just hook Halliday now. He's still getting in scraps. Get off the park. That doesn't mean I want to send them off.
No, don't send them off. Just take them off.
Yeah, although I mean he couldn't play for the next few games, so who knows? Somerset, a banger of an away day. I agree. As what I want to go is look at it. Look at that, Neil. Magnificent terracing. Magnificent. Best atmosphere in the country. Right. Sam Jampo asks, do I remember the newspaper stunt at Ibrox when we finished second? I do not.
Yes.
What happened, Neil? Fill me in.
Well, probably very similar to when we won the league.
Anyway,
Hearts went to Ibrox.
Was it not one?
Everybody just stood like this with the paper during the game.
That's
Because
fantastic.
the game didn't matter. It was the game before the cup final.
Right. That's very funny, actually. As respectful, was it like every folk with the old pink paper just standing there? Here comes a sub. On comes Gervain Castanier. And our two new signings are coming on, actually. On come our two new signings for our Hearts debut. Aaron McInnes replaces Armand Nandrier. And I must say, that maroon shirt suits him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Castanier has now come on for Gary Mackay-Stephen.
He's a big lad.
He's 6'2", mate.
So he's as big as me then, okay.
Lovely. Hawks say is good result for DAFC dumping RRFC. Keeps them both away from us, correct, mate? Very good.
Very good. Oh, look at this.
It's like Uchi on the wing, mate.
No, I didn't go that far. Come on, hopefully the boy can play.
For physicality, I mean. And height.
Aye, yeah.
Hopefully he can pull off stepovers better than your Manic Piazza. Neil, what's your FUT Champs results so far?
2-2.
Oh, Finlay, I'm on the Hearts. 2 new ads have came on. Your dreams to be a season card holder. Well, hopefully that you can get back in the ground next season and fulfill your dream. Are you wearing maroon from head to toe? I am not actually. I've got maroon on my top half, but I've got black jeans and black shoes, if you can even see them. So, no, I have not got head to toe maroon. I'm not a Hearts da. I've seen a few of them. I've seen a few of those like creatures with a full baggy maroon tracksuits. Ugh, give me the shivers. Oh no. Get it gone. Oh god. I can see Joseph at your window. Haha, you're very funny. My window's shut. So, get up you. Now, hopefully we can see McInnes get involved in the play. Why are you wearing shoes in the house, you freak? Who doesn't wear shoes in the house? How about cold feet? Let's see. Thoughts on the potential returns of the lower leagues? Local man is buzzing. Local man is absolutely buzzing. You've got the war version of the Gambles top. Fair dues, fair dues. Right. Get the ball to McInnes. Come on, Hearts. Let's see what he's got.
He's playing in the 10.
Oh,
Well,
so look, he makes it go forward. Walker. Oh, speculative effort there from Jimmy Walker. But McInnes made that happen right away. Takes the ball, moves it forward, and makes chances. I'm liking this already. Yeah, Walker had that 50th goal in his sights. Unfortunately, the only thing he found was a stand. But you never know.
You never know.
Hawk says, nobody wears shoes in the house here. It's against protocol. Well, I wear shoes in the house because my feet get cold. I'm on the garage crew. Yes. Big up to the garage crew. Hearts winning. Pain. Get it up, you look. The game is 68 minutes in, although Michael Smith looks to be limping. Oh no. Oh dear doctor. Buy some slippers. I have got slippers, right? But they were really they were fine when I bought them. But I washed them, right, one time. And they somehow got bigger, so they fall off my feet now.
It's like it's used. Lost all its elastic, yeah.
Yeah. Shot. Oh, get away. Good take, Gordon. Good take, mate.
It's the same script if you have a woolly hat and it fits your hat head nicely, and then you put it in the washing machine, it all loosens off and everything like that. So.
I know. And also, I like wearing shoes. Shoes are there to be worn. Shoes in the house, shocking. Well, get it, I'll be like, obviously, I'll not wear them to bed or nothing. And if I'm like, in the morning, I'll just I'll cut a bit of my socks. But if I've been out today, I've just kept my shoes on. Why did Effie leave us? I don't know. I have to ask the man himself. Buy some new slippers with all the YouTube dough you're rolling in. Just for £1 a month, you can donate to buy me a pair of slippers.
It keeps the stream alive, Aaron, getting donations.
Aye, keeps the stream alive. It keeps my feet warm. Although I'm hardly rolling in YouTube though, mate. Not quite. Now, Walker in towards Irving. Andy Irving. To Boyce. Oh, I can't speak. Unlucky there from Boyce with that flick. Wins the ball back. Now, Boyce. To McInnes.
Oh,
Go on, McInnes.
just dropped. Oh, he's unlucky with that. He dropped the shoulder and beat a man. That's just
Unheard of. Go on, McInnes. Walker. In towards Castanier. He shoots. He crosses it, actually.
That's a good ball.
I thought it was a shot, to be honest with you.
I thought it was a good. It was a good ball.
Shoes in the house is an offence. I do what I like. Thank you, Rebecca McCready. Thank you. FUT Champs record 0-0. Never played it. Never will. Not a fan of Ultimate Team. I just like the career mode and pro clubs, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
Not got a time or the willpower to play that game mode. Flip-flops outside, nothing inside. Yeah, but you're in Borneo. It's acceptable to wear flip-flops outside. My toes would fall off. You'd ruin the carpet. You see, in my room, I've got a wooden floor. You'll hear that.
Yeah, I've got laminate flooring in mine. So
Yeah. FM is better than FIFA. Yes. You know the deal. Favourite Hearts player? He's just dropped his shoulder and beat a man. So for that reason only, Aaron McInnes. So, everybody in the comments, do you think Hearts should sign Josh Ginnelly? Personally, it's a yes for me, a resounding yes. Neil, yourself?
yeah, I would sign him as well because you get rid of Roberts and you get rid of Freer and sign him.
Correct. Best decision. Ultimate Team is asking for death.
Yeah. The sweat. The
Death,
sweat of Ultimate Team.
sweat, blood, and loss of brain cells and will to live. Kingsley, the boys. Sends his man for a doner kebab. Halliday.
To be fair, with Ultimate, good play.
Hello. Boys. Snapshot.
With it, I normally just play, so I've got enough to.
What a ref! We'll have that!
That's a shocker.
Ref, come on now! You are having a giggle! Are you having me on? The voice is still down.
I know.
Shocker! Aye, from Muirhead, he absolutely clattered them. Oh
That's
no!
a shocking tackle.
Oh!
That's a shocking tackle.
Compliance officer, get on that one pronto. On comes a sub for Ayr United. It is Michael Moffat coming off for Walsh. The referee's an honest man. He's an honest man with his team and not by his actions. That's a shocking tackle. Neil, you're being asked what's your ultimate team? Your starting 11 and ultimate team.
How do we do this? Can I send you a photo? Will you be able to put it up?
I can just read it out.
I can read it out.
Aye, just read it out, mate. Aye, boys looks in a bit of discomfort just now, mate. Oh, I really hope he's not injured.
So I've got Team of the Year, Manuel Neuer in goals. My right back is Headliners, Tavernier. I've got prime icon, Fernando Hierro, Boateng, Roberto Carlos. My two holding midfielders are Veron and Kante. And then I've got Team of the Year, Bruno Fernandes, Eusebio, Kenny Dalglish, and I've got Samuel Eto'o up front.
Well, seen you never leave your bloody house, mate. Jeez, oh.
I know, mate, I know. It's horrendous. It's horrendous.
That's one thing about lockdown. You've got an excuse. Go on,
Yeah.
Castaneer. Skin him. Go on, Castaneer. Good pace for Castaneer. Wins the corner. Well done. Good dribbling. Corner kick.
Yeah,
How many
good.
times have you been to Somerset Park? I have not been yet.
No, I've not been. I've got to take that off.
We John from City wants a game, Neil.
Oh, I'm PS4.
Good choice. How many FIFA points do you bought, Neil?
I've not. I used to do that when I was at uni and stuff, and now I work full time. I know the value of money, so I don't do it.
Ball in to the back stick. Well, one across the goal. Gathered there by the air sweeper.
I follow a few guys on Twitter, so if you look at my Twitter, you'll see them. But I follow a few guys on Twitter that show you how to trade on it. So I sit and do loads of trades and stuff like that. So a lot of my team is untradeable or being first owner, which is really good.
It's quality, to be fair. What's Furhull like for away fans? It's actually pretty good, to be fair. Good atmosphere. And although my first trip there was on Hearts TV comms, we got beat 2-0. Duan and Liam Lindsay scoring. But I've actually been to Furhull a number of times. It's a nice ground, actually. I've got a lot of respect for Partick Thistle, especially after the whole fiasco last summer. So I'll be going to a few Partick games if and when I can once the world's back to normal. Show my solidarity with the Jags. Let's see. Good choice. Yep. John Calhoun is a good. My favourite Spanish team. Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. Oh, what a ball to give him.
How many English grounds have you been to? I've been to St James's Park. I have been to Stadium of Lights, and I think that's it. I've only been to 2 in England.
The Stadium of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know Manpreet? Yes, I'm aware of the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Manpreet. Zing Ping Manpreet Singh.
I've been to Eastlands. I've been to Man City.
Have you? Etihad or Main Road?
Etihad. They played Chelsea in a league game.
Not bad. Well done, Popescu. They can't score from there. Don't
I think
jinx it, mate.
complaining it's took a bobble, but that's a nonchalant touch there for Jamie Walker in the box, and we're off. Go on, Michael Smith.
Go on, Jamie. Oh, that first touch.
First touch has been horrendous.
You can tell by the way, Boyce wanted to absolutely empty that boy there. You could tell by the way he was going up to him, but he thought better of it last minute. Good job, Boyce. Good job.
He's been playing too much Call of Duty with Tony Watt.
And Lewis Moore.
Yeah.
Another sub coming on, it would appear. Naismith coming on. I'm assuming Nanyuli or Boyce are going to come off.
Nanyuli's already come off.
Is he? So who's coming off then? I wonder.
No Dario's in that tonight.
Indeed, you. And the other things came off. Odd.
Very odd.
That is a very Robbie Nielsen substitution, that.
Aye,
why?
That's out the Craig Levine school of tactics. Make a substitution that nobody has a clue why you've made it.
That's one on FIFA when you do a quick sub by mistake.
Yeah.
When you hit RT too quickly.
Oh, why have I subbed him? I need my sub.
Yeah, it's like you bring off like your best striker for your 40 overall youth prospect you put on the bench by mistake because of a registration error.
But especially when you're playing champs, because when it gets to near the end of the game and you're playing all these sweats, all they do is have 3 really fast subs.
Mm-hmm.
So they just bring them on. It doesn't matter. It could be 3 right backs that are the fastest players in the game, and they put them on up front and they just tear you. They just knock the ball over and your centre halves can't run at that point in the game.
And now Andy Halliday's down limping. See, that is why you should have hooked him earlier. He's clearly hurt. Ugh. Hawk says, when I was serving in the south of England, I was a Pompey season ticket holder, and Fratton Park was so much like Tynecastle, it was scary.
Excellent. That always looked a good place to go, Fratton Park.
Naismith, go on, Nazy, hit it, Nazy. Oh, handball. Could be in. Go on, Boycey. Naismith, what's that? What are you doing, Naismith? Why flick that?
He's tried a flick. Oh, well done, Halliday.
He's just been shoulder charged.
He has been nailed, but he's done well there, to be fair.
Let's see.
He is just an angry man, isn't he?
Naismith, oh aye.
Just like a really, really angry man.
Aaron's subs are Adama, Atal and McTominay.
Oh, dearie me. That's McTominay, yeah. They brought out a special McTominay card. He looks good. But Atal was a card they brought out where if they qualified for... It was a Europa League card, so the further they got, the better the card got.
Oh, it was one of them. Was it just broken?
But it's got... They got knocked out in the group stage, but it's still an 82 for a brilliant card. It's a brilliant card.
My favourite all-time Hearts player, Rudy Scatchell, a Coventry City fan here. Sisu out says he went to Fratton Park to watch Cov draw 3-3 with 9 men. Castanier got sent off after 3 minutes.
Oh, really? Well, he's lasted longer than 3 minutes here. So.
Yeah, I know. Just about. Just about. If Ayr could score so you get your clip content. Ram your clip content, man, like Gorgon.
Who's that?
My pal Luke.
Is he trying to do? Is this the boy that done the video of us after we got beat off Dundee?
That
Or was that Dundee fans that I've got on to you?
was done. That was Dundee fans, yeah. Oh yeah, it was the like the circus video of like all my tweets and stuff. It was quite funny, to be fair.
It was
Go on,
quite
Hearts.
funny.
Go on, square it.
Square it! Oh my god. Yeah, it was quite funny, and it was like, Neil, do you not know this guy's on loan for Celtic? And I'm like, oh, is that another one of the loanies?
Yeah. They absolutely ripped you for that. See the quote tweets? They were going
Really?
ham at you saying that.
Really?
Neil Rooney lives rent free in half a city of Dundee's heads. Shoot McInnes. Handball? Free kick? Hey! Right, Walker for his 50th goal from this free kick. What you saying? What you saying, Neil? Could this be the moment that Jamie Walker scores his 50th Hearts goal?
Probably Stephen Kingsley taking it.
McInnes, that's a
It's
good strike there.
That's a bit harsh to give the guy a booking for that. He's turning his back on it. Like, watch. It's not like, watch. He goes to close it down.
Yeah, by the way, that is steaming it to the top corner for McInnes.
I know, but it's not a booking. That's just poor refereeing.
Aaron Muirhead booked there. I mean, we're on the end of some dodgy calls tonight, so we'll take one when we get one.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, Kingsley and McInnes stand over this. What do you reckon? Kingsley or McInnes will hit this. What do you think, mate?
Well, McAnuff, he's looking at Stephen Kingsley to go, can I get a shot?
And Kingsley's going, nah, mate.
No, mate. Yeah. I think that's what's happening, pal.
Yep.
Look at that. He's blowing out the chest.
Stephen Kingsley.
Come on.
Steps up, hits the ball.
Ooh.
I got excited there because I seen 4 comments appear in the chat right away. I'm thinking, has he scored?
No spoilers.
All that excitement. Surely the second incoming. Pfft, no. Davey Damage was a Robbo fan growing up. I'm sure most Hearts fans were a Robbo fan.
Mm-hmm.
So as we approach the last 5 minutes of the game, everybody, in the comments down below, let me know your man of the match. Who's yours, Neil?
I don't know, to be honest. It's been quite a scrap.
Yeah, it's pretty off and on.
You know what I mean? It's not. I don't want to give it a kiss of death in that, but it's a Smith and
Gordon!
Hey, there you go. That's because Gordon was on the telly the other night talking about bad goalies. Smith and Kingsley have done pretty well. Both fullbacks.
You're offside, Castaneer. You've been offside. McInnes. Oh, why are you trying that ball for, mate? Come on now.
Well, when you try that ball, you've got to overhit it if that happens.
Good, McInnes. Well done. He gets. I'm loving this boy's engine. He just gets back and forward constantly. Bang the stand. McInnes or Smith, says Aaron 1874. John Mitchell says Smith. No one's been a standout. Showing my age. David Damage, he remembers him going to Newcastle, John Robertson.
Wait, Newcastle for a year, I think, can come back up the road.
He did indeed. Final sub for Ayr United, leaving the field as number 8. And Mackenzie comes on for Miller. FA's back. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. You'll be here for the last 5 minutes of the game. I'd say, just because of the positive influence he's had, I'm going to say McInnes. Or I suppose Boyce has scored the only goal so far, so...
Yeah. Boyce has played really well, though. Because
yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him his dues.
Especially since he's played... He was playing that one deep where he's linked to play and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Jack Laurie says it's Michael Smith for him.
Yeah.
Boyce man of the match says James Swabitzer. I mean, Boyce, let's see, early in the morning in Australia says Ian Gibb. Good to listen in. Thank you very much, mate. Hello there from down under. That would be amazing. Imagine being there, Neil.
Yeah.
Head that. Oh. Boyce.
It's away. Boyce
takes it down. Liam Boyce. Still Liam Boyce, somehow.
He's trying to get away from the boy. The boy's...
Oh,
Oh,
Popescu! He just hit Castanier!
oh, dear.
Nazy.
Well done,
Time!
Michael.
Good, Naismith. Well done.
Well
Gordon.
done.
Time, Craig.
No,
Time.
well, he done the right thing there. He took a touch and then left it.
Right, Halkett. In the stand for medals, mate. In the stand. Great physicality there.
The two of them were trying to fly in his shoulders, and that's it. So
Actually, that's Halliday, not Halkett. Oh, no, it is Halkett. It is Halkett, aye. I've seen Hal and the messy hair, so I'm thinking about it must be Halliday, but it's Halkett. Aye, dogged defending from Ayers number 9, and Castanier just blocked his own shot. And you'd think it would be the defender blocking the attacker's shot. It's the other way around. It's an attacker stopping a defender scoring his first Hearts goal. It's a handball for a start, ref. Done, is he? Get it away! Way in the stand!
Jesus! Ray Smith does all the hard work and then he runs into trouble.
Is the guy who leaves the room on the stream tonight could do with another game?
It was one of your mates left the stream at the weekend and it was like, right lads, we need a goal, I'll take one for the team. Stream at the weekend.
The sun's not even up in Borneo for Hawk. Right, corner ball to Ayr United. Ball whipped in near post, cleared away.
Come on.
Now, go on, McInnes. Go on, McInnes. Aaron McInnes, get there. Naismith.
Is he Aaron or is he Aaron?
It's Aaron. McInnes drives. Oh, unlucky. Go on, McInnes. Go on. Drive.
Go on, give it.
Naismith wide right, you hate to see it. Ball back to this. Boy, hit it. Oh, he's found the stand. Come on, Jermaine. Come on, son.
That's nearly knocked the stand off.
That is some leap for Andy Halliday for that header there. Bloody hell. Oh, Castanier. First he stops a certain goal, then he brings the bloody stand down. Stuart McDonald, he feels like a second breakfast now. He's in Sydney. Good stuff. Very good stuff.
Second breakfast? I love a second breakfast.
I like third breakfasts. for the size of me, I like to eat my food.
Oh.
I think there's the fireworks again. Spooked Robbie Nielsen. Right. Get it gone. Good stuff. Boyce hasn't had his best game so far. He's been man of the match.
Are they saying that they haven't lost a game at Somerset Park?
Aye, they're unbeaten in the league at home.
Right, oh well. We should have been maybe a wee bit more coy with our predictions at the start of the game.
You're not wrong there. Jamie Walker was given man of the match by TV.
Oh well. Yeah.
He's done well, actually. Yeah. Get it gone, Sharon! Get it gone, Sharon! It's me or them, Sharon! Get it out! Get it out now!
What the heck are you on?
Oh, it's a video on Twitter that's been doing the rounds.
Alright, okay.
It's like a divorced Rangers dad or something. It's like, get them out, Sharon! It's me or the kid, Sharon! It's something funny like that. It's rather entertaining. First half was poor, yep, but the second half's been a little bit better. If we win the game, I won't complain.
No.
In Castanier. Good tackle, Castanier! And he's just lost the ball.
I know. He looks like he could do a bit of business because he's not
3 minutes stoppage time, Neil.
He's not going to shuck a tackle or anything or shuck the physicality of the game, so.
Yep. Welcome man of the match on TV. Catch you after Joseph. Take care. Drive safe.
His moustache is pretty poor though.
Oh, it's always been poor.
Oh,
good tackle.
Come on, boys.
Pressure. Hoof. Ball's been spooned long. Now, Boyce backs into his man and he loses the ball. Battered long from Ayr United. Battered back by Popescu. It's like bloody tennis, to and fro, going back and forward like that. Like keep up.
I'm glad the cameraman's keeping up because we can't see the ball.
Imagine it was a pixel camera, but all over the shop.
Especially with all the bald guys who've got in the pitch.
I know. And Michael Moffat too. You're forgetting about him.
I know, I did that.
No. Belgie says he agrees with Walker's Man of the Match award. Not a big fan of Halliday, but he's dug in tonight. Aye!
Hey!
That's 2 fouls. No bother, Rod. Thank you very much. We will see you next time.
Here's Rod.
Walker getting some consistency at last. I'd say so. No bother, Hawk. We will see. And it's like the international stream loyal we've got going on here. We really appreciate the support from everybody. So thank you everybody, by the way, who's tuned into the stream. We've had very good viewership considering the games on BBC Scotland. We've still had around 50 folk in at one time for the whole stream. So thank you very much. Your support, as ever, is very much appreciated. We do hope that these streams are getting you through a pretty tough time for us football fans and human beings in general. So yeah, we're just glad that you are enjoying our company on these Friday night games.
Or Saturday night.
Or any night.
Or any night.
Catch you later, Effie. Take care. See you later, Davey. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Surely not long now. No, Bailey. That's not happening. Thank you very much, Alan. Thank you very much to Sam. And hopefully that's game over in a few seconds' time. Oh, wait! Get it gone! Ah!
Good block.
Maybe a handball shout. Shut up. Maybe a typo there, Rebecca. I'm hoping. Get it gone. Get it gone. I don't like this.
No.
Get it gone. Get it gone. Get it gone. Get it gone.
Oh, well done. Good touch.
Has to be it.
Good touch there, Aaron.
Full time! Ayr United 0, Heart of Midlothian 1. Liam Boyce's penalty kick is a deciding factor at Somerset Park as for the first time at home this season, the honest men taste defeat, and it's come at the expense of Robbie Nielsen's league leaders. Well, your thoughts on that one, Neil? We got there in the end. It was a hard, gritty, dirty 1-0 win. However, the Hearts managed it once again.
Yeah, I didn't realise that they hadn't lost at home, so all credit to them. That shows you how good the record is. Or I didn't know that. But you can understand why. So, where are they? They only 5th in the league?
Yeah, they're 5th.
Strange.
Not to bother, Rebecca. Not to bother.
So yeah, no, that's good. Delighted. Another 3 points. As I can't believe I'm going to quote this man, but Jack Ross said the other night in Sports Team, you get to this time of year, you've just got to get grind out these results at this time of year because the weather and everything else going on. So yeah, good. Delighted. 1-0, 3 points, 15 points clear going into the weekend.
15 points clear. That'll do me very nicely. But thank you guys very much for watching today's stream, or tonight's stream, sorry. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you thought. We'll see you next time for another broadcast, but until then, we'll see you for more very soon. Until then, take care and bye for now. Cheers, guys.